Yeah, that's technically part 3. So there's no part 1.
Move on already?
I'm
You two have
sorry,
been
Obama.
arguing about Zelda 2 for 30 minutes. Let's just drop it in B tier and call it a day.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Let's move on to a game that actually matters. Sleepy Joe can enjoy being the only person in America that likes Zelda 2.
Shut the hell up, Donald. It has enough fans that it has a randomizer.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Guys, quit bickering already. It's going in B tier, and that's that.
Fine, but I'm not happy about it.
All right, moving on to A Link to the Past. Honestly, I think this is an easy C tier, B tier at best.
C tier, have you finally lost your damn mind,
What?
Barack? A Link to the Past is the quintessential 2D Zelda game.
Oh boy, here we go with Joe defending another old piece of crap. I'm surprised your geriatric ass can stay awake for longer than 5 minutes playing this game.
Fuck you, Donald. This game is a classic. The Dark World is one of the most iconic locations in all of Zelda.
The Dark World theme is pretty lit, but have you looked at the Link sprite lately? I mean, what the hell was going on there?
Shut up, man. You're just jealous because Link is dripped the hell out.
Dripped out? Are you listening to yourself, bro? The red tunic looks like a clown took a shit all over it.
Actually, it's called the Red Mail, dumbass.
No fucking way did you just, actually me. Is your defense of this game that flimsy, you dipshit?
That was pretty cringe, Joe.
Fuck you, Barack. A Link to the Past has incredible dungeons, great music, introduced the iconic Master Sword, and it even
no
has
offense,
cool,
but we're
unique
not
magic spells.
Great music, my ass. I just love listening to the same 2 mind-numbing songs for every single dungeon in the game.
You're full of shit, Donald. The dungeon themes are litty on a stack, and you cannot deny the Dark World theme is a top 5 Zelda song.
I might give you that one, but the gameplay makes me wish I never picked up a controller in my life.
Skill issue.
Guys, this is going nowhere. I'm fine with putting it in B tier. The Bombos medallion is pretty sick.
L.
Yeah, you
dude.
would say that. Whatever, that's
No
fine.
way.
I cannot fucking believe A Link to the Past is going this low, but whatever.
No
All right, next is
way.
Ocarina of Time. I think this is a pretty clear-cut S tier. Nobody can deny that.
What?
Agreed.
S tier? Really? Has our society degraded so much that this is what makes it an S tier these days? I won't deny that OOT is much better than A Link to the Past, but S tier should be reserved for actual masterpieces.
What the hell, Donald? How is OOT not a masterpiece?
Just put it in S tier Barack. Don't give him a chance. He'll talk your fucking ear
Shut
off.
up, Sleepy Joe. I'll tell you exactly how Barack. This game may have been good when it first came out, but these days, it's just a big, empty, boring world.
L.
Hyrule Field is fucking empty.
L.
All the dungeons are easy as fuck.
L take.
And shut the fuck up, Joe.
I don't get how you can simp so much for MM, but you call this game empty and easy. This game has 9 great dungeons, and the bottom of the well and Gerudo Fortress could be considered mini dungeons on their own.
Gerudo Fortress? I'll give you bottom of the well, but how the hell is Gerudo Fortress a mini dungeon?
Did your old ass forget about Gerudo Training Grounds or something?
Gerudo Training Grounds is pretty fun.
Yeah, fun if you like torturing yourself.
He didn't have to
Are
say
you
that like a
seriously gonna
question.
defend GTG when it has that dog shit toilet room? Besides, it's optional, so how the hell is it comparable to bottom of the well?
Whatever, hater, you just like the niche titles like Minish Cap and Majora's Mask.
Hey!
You're such a fucking contrarian, I swear to God.
Shut the fuck up, Sleepy Joe. It's still better than A Link to the Past and Zelda 2. If this was my list, I'd put this shit in B tier all day, but I'm fine with A tier for now.
I don't like it, but for the sake of moving on, I think that's fine.
This is such bullshit.
Keeping the N64 train going, let's talk about Majora's Mask.
Uh-oh.
Easiest S tier of my life.
Here we fucking go.
This game
Here
took
we-
the engine of Ocarina of Time
He
and
was
created
in.
an experience unlike any other Zelda game, and it only took them a year. Honestly, I should have hired the team that made this game to build my wall. They would have had that shit up in a month.
Yeah, it took them a year, and it sure fucking shows. This game has 4 dungeons. Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me? What the hell is the
I'm
point
agreeing
of
with
paying
Trump a
full
lot.
price
I never
for a
thought I'd
Zelda
say that.
game if you're only going to be able to do 4 dungeons? And these dungeons are easier than the fucking Deku Tree, I swear to God.
I don't know about that one, Joe. I think I'm with Don on this one. I mean, MM has an unforgettable atmosphere. And the side quests, all fantastic and unique. This game has some of the most creative writing in any video game.
Yeah, I know it's hard for you to stay awake, but maybe you should try reading the dialogue instead of mashing A, Joe.
Fuck off, Donald. I hope you enjoy having a butchered 3DS version of your dog shit game. OOT fans keep winning as usual.
At least they tried to do something with MM instead of doing the bare minimum, while also removing a bunch of fun glitches.
Man, are glitches the only thing you give a shit about? How about you stop watching speedruns and just play the damn game?
I don't know, man. Power Crouch Stab and ISG are pretty great.
You can still get ISG, you fucking morons.
Ooh, yeah, all you have to do is die in midair and pick up a heart. What a useless fucking glitch.
Man, will you shut up? You can't talk about glitches when discussing a tier list, you dipshit.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever, hater. You're just mad that all your bosses are boring as hell. MM has the most unique bosses in Zelda.
Bro, you can't seriously be trying to tell me that Georg is a good boss. He's absolute dog shit.
Mad because bad.
He's not even
Yeah, I
difficult,
know.
he's just
Biden's
fucking boring.
hardcore in this one.
All you do is shoot him with an arrow, go in the water, and click
So mad.
R. That's literally fucking it.
Guys, let's just split the difference and call this one an A tier, all right?
That's still too damn high.
Try some more, Sleepy
like
Joe. I
Trump
was fine
just
with putting your precious
mad,
OOT
mad.
in A tier.
Fuck off,
I'm
Donald.
putting it in A tier, and we're moving the hell on. All right, next up is Wind Waker. I'll just put this in S tier, and we can move right along.
Hold the fuck up.
What?
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Wind Waker is the most mid-game I've ever played in my fucking life.
Finally, this motherfucker says something I can agree with. Wind Waker is so goddamn boring, it makes me wish the GameCube was never made.
What the hell were they thinking?
It's confusing
going
'cause
from the
that's
dark
not my
and grim
mouse.
MM to this goofy-ass cartoon bullshit.
Forsaken Fortress is dog shit. Boring as fuck the first time you go there, and easy as fuck when you return.
Fuck you guys. My list, my rules.
If that's how this is going to go, then I'm out. I'll make
Wind
my own
Waker
damn list.
tier.
I'm gonna go play some Zelda 2 randomizer.
Why do I hang out with these clowns?
Like they made a separate tier for
Can
it.
we move on?
Oh, stop. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the next one too. That's funny. I like that he just straight up just made it its own tier. That's this one. Okay, hold on. That's funny.
I think it's too high, but if me and Donnie's favorite Zeldas can go in A tier, I guess yours can too.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
just
there we
move
go.
on to the next game, Obama.
Huh?
Bruh.
Oh,
What?
Moving on to Minish Cap, or as I like to call it, Minish Crap.
Ooh, so original. Did you come up with that one
wait a
yourself?
I'm already regretting agreeing to this again. Are you seriously going to defend Minish
Oh,
Cap?
wait,
of
hold on,
all
hold on.
games?
Yeah, you're right.
The
Sorry about
most
that.
snooze-inducing
Hold on.
Donnie's favorite Zeldas can go in A tier. I guess yours can too.
All right,
Hold on.
fine. Can you at least give me A tier?
Yeah, whatever, Barack. I think it's too high, but if me and Donnie's favorite Zeldas can go in A tier, I guess yours can too.
Let's just move on to the next game, Obama.
Oh, I love
What?
Minish Cap. It's
Moving on to Minish
spectacular.
Cap, or as I like to call it, Minish Crap.
Ooh, so original. Did you come up with that one yourself?
I'm already regretting agreeing to this again. Are you seriously going to defend Minish Cap of all games? The most snooze-inducing mid-game in the series?
Oh, what's the matter? Sleepy Joe can't stay awake?
Trump, you seriously like Minish Cap, no cap? The Kinstone system has to be one of the most contrived and pointless things I've ever seen.
I will never understand anyone's issue with kinstones. They're like business deals. You shake hands and get something good out of it.
A bunch of the kinstones just lead to more fucking kinstones. What a waste of damn time.
Just like in
I'll
the
give you that.
business world, sometimes you have to shake hands with more than one person. It all leads to a nice reward in the end, but you wouldn't understand that, would you, broke boy?
I give you
Donald,
that.
it's a damn video game, not real life. Why should I have to waste my time with a chain of Kinstones that just leads to a piece of heart or some shit?
I don't get your point. If you don't like kinstones, then just ignore them. All you motherfuckers talk shit on kinstones like the game is shoving it down your throat.
Yeah, well, it's real fucking annoying to find a secret cave and hope for something good. And all that was in there was a chest with a fucking kinstone piece in it.
Ignoring the Kinstones, can we talk about how small the item pool is? Half of these items are
cares?
useless outside of the area you get them in, and they aren't that interesting to begin
That's
with.
kinda
Oh, that's
common
real
for
rich
Zelda.
coming from the Wind Waker fanboy. Every item you get opens up new locations in the overworld, and they're all satisfying to use. You can't look me in the face and tell me that jumping over a dark nut with the rocks cape isn't fun as hell.
Oh boy, the items open up more boring areas in the already boring world. What
I put
a
the
fucking
WoW and
day.
Mario ones
Oh,
in
go
Discord.
fuck yourself. The sprite work in this game is so good, so
Oh, God,
good.
it is, though.
And despite the horrendous GBA sound chip, this game's soundtrack has some real bangers.
Man, I'm so sick of this GBA sound chip argument. Go listen to the fucking Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga soundtrack.
Okay, now we're on board.
Somehow, even with the quote GBA sound chip, they still managed to make a soundtrack that doesn't sound crusty like your wrinkly old ass.
You're the wrinkly one here, Joe. This game is an underrated gem, and it's
I like-
haters
I like how
you that
there's,
keep
like,
people
extra
from playing
toxic.
it. The clone puzzles are great. Shrinking down is interesting and unique. And even though the game doesn't have a lot of dungeons, they're all unique and fun. The Temple of Droplets has one of the best songs of all time.
Nobody's denying the Temple of Droplets has a good song. That's a cold take.
So you admit the game is good?
No, dumbass.
Then what's so
the
bad
overworld
about
is
it?
cumbersome to navigate.
Sounds
Besides
like a
the
you
Palace
problem.
of Winds, the dungeons really aren't that great.
What an awful
and Vati
opinion.
is
So,
not
so
really that
awful. Sounds
interesting.
like
Let's
you
be
Holy
real.
shit, guys, let's move on already. You all cool with putting this one in B tier?
Whatever. I can't argue about this damn game all day. I could count the amount of fans this game has on my damn hands.
And I could count the amount of people who actually voted for you on
Oh,
my
for
hand.
fuck's
All right,
Putting it
wait
in
a
B
minute
tier,
now.
Let's move the hell on.
Fine, whatever.
Next up is Twilight Princess. It's not my
Uh-oh.
favorite, but I think it's pretty good. Maybe an A tier?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I think A tier is perfectly fine.
Ain't no way. Seems like you two ancient fucks are losing your memory. There's no way you can tell me that Wolf Link was fun at all. He was so bad.
I really don't think Wolf Link was that bad. I mean, sure, his fights are pretty simple, but it's pretty fun to run around with Midna on your back.
Ooh, Midna, what a short stack on the hole.
Huh?
The fuck?
What? What?
Bro.
What?
Jesus Christ. Are you forgetting how fucking boring it is to collect the tears of light? I'm seriously going
We were
to
just
become
talking
a
about
sleepy
this.
as Sleepy Joe playing this shit.
Well, I can see why you might think that slows the game down, but personally, I think it was fun to explore the Twilight realm, and it doesn't take up too much of the game. I mean, you have to admit this game has some great
The problem is
dungeons
if you
and
don't
bosses.
think that it's fun, you
Also,
have to
Joe,
do
can
it
we talk
anyway.
about what you just said?
Let's not, please.
Is there a problem, Barack? I know you've been online long enough to see that I'm not alone on that.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Andy.
Sure, but are you seriously going to simp over Midna? At least simp over an actually hot character in this game, like Zelda. This is the best Zelda has ever looked.
Gonna lose it.
You're crazy,
I'm gonna
Barack.
lose it.
Midna is way hotter than Zelda in both forms, but especially the imp form. Those thighs? God damn.
Oh.
Holy shit, can you two actually talk about the fucking game? Are you two seriously going to get into a waifu war right now? Is this the true form of a Twilight Princess fan? Besides, we all know that the bug girl Agatha is the only acceptable waifu from
What
this
in
game.
the
What?
world?
Bro?
Ain't no way.
Anyway, back to what you were saying before, Barack. Yes, this game has a lot of admittedly good dungeons, but then the game decides to take a big shit on your face at the end of the game with that joke of a dungeon, Palace of Twilight.
I can agree with that much, but I think all the other dungeons and bosses make up for it. How about we call this one an A-?
Yeah, fine, whatever. You two furries can win this time.
Anyway,
Uh,
moving on to Phantom Hourglass, and you know what? Let's just throw in Spirit Tracks while we're at it. I'm pretty confident with a C ranking for both of these.
So mid.
I know it's cool to hate on Phantom Hourglass and
What?
Spirit Tracks, but they really aren't that bad.
No way, no
No,
fucking
they're
way.
not.
The guy who talks so much shit on Minish Cap is going to turn around and defend the DS Zelda. Little bro needs to see a psychiatrist.
You're whack, Jack. The only complaint people have about these games is that you have to return to the same dungeon multiple times. Yet they seem to forget that the floors you already visited get easier and easier each time you return. I
but you
really
still have
don't
to
see
do
the
them.
problem, especially when the rest of the game is peak.
Yeah, peak dog shit, maybe. You seriously going to tell me these crusty ass games are peak? The dungeons in Phantom Hourglass are mid AF.
Dude, remember the ghost ship? It was so exciting after Wind Waker to return to the ghost ship, but as a fully realized dungeon this time. Only for half of it to just be the Temple of the Ocean King, but as an escort mission. What a fucking letdown.
Only a Wind Waker baby like you cares about the ghost ship that damn much. The puzzles in this game utilize the DS so well. Microphone puzzles, enemies you have to defeat with the microphone, being able to draw on your map. Puzzles where
That's
you
what
close
I
the
like.
damn lid of the DS. Such
Controlling the
unique and
boomerang.
creative puzzles. And yet all you can complain about is the Temple of the Ocean King, which isn't really that bad.
Ain't no damn way I'm putting these games above the Oracle games. Sorry, Joe, but this shit is going straight into C tier.
Whatever, I can't win
I
with
think
you
even I'd
fucking
put them
people.
there.
Nobody
And I like
appreciates the
them.
DS Zeldas for what they are.
I'll tell you what they are. Mid, Joe. So
Hey, Ryan.
very mid. Here, let me play something on my phone. This is me every time I return to the Temple of the Ocean King. Did you guys hear that?
Pretty funny.
Fuck you, Donald.
All right, let's
How is
move on
Link's
to
Awakening
Skyward
so
Sword.
high?
This game is a pretty mixed bag for me, but I
Uh-oh.
think it can go in B tier.
Oh.
B tier, the only Zelda game without a basic as fuck plot, and you want to put it in B tier? I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to either of you. Are you trying to say the plot is good, Joe? Fee's entire existence actively drags down the
He said
plot.
Fee!
And plot aside, what about the rest of the game? Pretty damn mid.
Mid? I think the dungeons are pretty great, to be honest. My only real issue is with the motion controls and Fee. She's more damn annoying than Navi.
There's
Navi this, Fee that. Everyone exaggerates how annoying these characters are to extreme levels. They really aren't that intrusive at all. And you don't have to use the motion controls on the Switch port, dude.
Oh no, instead you can use the Joy-Cons and their hellish drift. And I may be rich, but paying $60 to play the same game I already own? It's a scam, I tell you.
Yeah, that's true.
Obama
Ooh, I'm
said Fee.
Nintendo. Let me re-release this game at full price and lock a
You're gonna use
quality
try-
of life
Well,
mechanic
Obama
behind
called their
$25
Fee too.
Amiibo. Seriously, what the fuck?
Nintendo's shitty business practices aside, the game is actually really fun. The dungeons are great, the world is beautiful. Girahim and Groose are amazing characters, and every area is unique and fun.
Yeah, it's so fun going back to the only 3 areas in the game to do the Silent Realm bullshit. Holy shit, it's fucking Twilight Princess all over again. And then the game makes you go back again to get the Song of the Hero. Yeah, it's so fun when the game grinds to a fucking halt.
Yeah, that was a little annoying, but the music and art style are pretty great. Again, there are things I like and dislike about this game, and I think it balances out to a B tier.
Whatever, man, the area's completely changed when you return, so I don't get the problem.
The problem is the game making you do things over and over again. Give me a new damn area. You know what else the game makes you do again?
Uh-oh.
That dog shit fight against the imprisoned. Yes, it changes each time. And guess what? It becomes more and more
I
fucking
don't like
annoying.
how much I'm
Guys,
agreeing
there's
with
no
Trump
winning
here.
here. I think we have to put this in B tier.
Yeah, let's move on from this mid-fest.
What the fuck ever?
Nearing the end here, let's talk about A Link Between Worlds next. I'm going to keep it a stack. I think this game is actually S tier material.
Honestly, our S tier is looking pretty bare there. This game is literally just a link to the past, but actually good.
Is this something we can all finally agree on? I'm honestly shocked you guys shit-talked A Link to the Past so much, but actually like this game.
Well, the story was much more interesting than A Link to the Past.
Can't forget my boy Ravio. So damn convenient to be able to rent any item you want. And the music, amazing.
I really like what they did with the
God,
Dark
this was
World
such
in
a
this
good game.
game. Instead of a giant shithole, it's an actual kingdom that just went into disarray.
Reminds me of Cleveland.
And Hilda, ooh, baby, finally, Princess Zelda, but as an actually interesting character.
Hilda, so beautiful, so beautiful.
Yeah, let's drop it in S tier.
All right.
Yeah,
Last
that's
up, it's
easy.
Breath of the Wild. It really was a breath of fresh air. This game was absolutely excellent.
Oh,
More like a breath of fresh ass. Let's completely destroy what makes Zelda work so that it can appeal to the normies of the world.
It's not my favorite, but what the hell, Donald? It's at least an A tier. Come on, bro.
No way. We all know this game is shit. Weapon durability is ass. The music is non-existent. The world is too big and too empty. The story is so average it's criminal. And the worst offender of all is the dungeons. What makes Zelda work is combat woven expertly with puzzle solving inside of well-designed dungeons. The divine beasts are fucking piss easy, small as fuck, and they all look the fucking same.
Bro, nobody's denying the divine beasts are mid as hell, but the gameplay segments leading up to them are really fun.
I think the
Who
shrines
can forget
make
riding
up
in the desert chasing
for
down
the-
the divine beast or
for
climbing
the
Death
lack of
Mountain?
puzzle
I really don't
dungeons.
get your problem with the story. It was interesting how Link unlocks his memories by traveling to these different areas of the world, and seeing how things went to shit was cool as hell.
Those cutscenes are mid-Joe. So very mid. The only reason anyone cares about them is because Zelda's sweet cheeks were in one of them. That's the only thing they care about, Joe.
Those were some sweet cheeks.
Okay, but what about exploring the world? I'll never forget how blown away I was the first time I saw one of those big-ass dragons flying through the sky. It was breathtaking. Finding shrines was an experience all its own, and they were pretty damn fun.
If by fun you mean
Yeah, you're
boring
right,
as
Judge.
hell, then I agree. They might have been good the first few times, but it just boils down to solving some easy-ass puzzle or fighting some stupid-ass enemy that you can easily defeat once you know how to handle them.
This game is about so much more than the shrines and the dungeons.
Her
It's
boast's
about
abs are
immersion,
better.
exploration, and the sense of adventure. Finding a new and unique area you never saw before. Maybe there isn't that much music in the game, but that's because it's more ambient, to help with that feeling of immersion.
Bro, if I wanted to explore, I'd leave my fucking house. When I'm playing a game, I want to play a damn game, not relive the experiences of a fucking pilgrim. You know what the biggest insult of all is, though? It's evident they could have made great dungeons in this game when you go through Hyrule Castle, and yet they chose to make those divine pieces of crap instead.
God damn, can we finish this tier list already? Just drop it in A tier for fuck's sake.
Is it nap time already, Joe?
Shut the hell up, Donald.
Whatever, Breath of the Wild doesn't deserve this shit, but for the sake of finally finishing this hellish list, I'll put it in A tier.
You know, looking at this completed list, I have to say it's shit.
Sure fucking is.
Yeah.
Wait a second, I feel like we're missing something.
I don't think we're missing any games.
Must be daydreaming again, Sleepy Joe.
He's gonna mention.
Weird. Guess I was mistaken. Well, whatever. Peace out.
Yeah, see you later, dipshits.
Wait, what's
See ya.
missing? I want to know what was missing. Now I want to know what was missing. The CDI games, yeah. I guess that was it. I guess that's what he was talking about. Oh, that's great. Oh my God, I would love for them to put the CDI. They should have ended with the CDI games so they'd all agree on something.